Welcome to Envisioned Broadcasting, the station designed to encourage, equip, and empower you for growth and success. Presents Women Emerge with Mellisa Lambert, a show that shines a light on spiritual growth, health, purpose, and financial education. It's time to emerge and begin to live out your dreams, walk into your destiny, while making a difference in the lives of many.
Welcome to Women Emerge with Dr. Mellisa Lambert. I am your host, and it's always an honor and a privilege to come before you another Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I'm excited because this is a great month, and I truly believe that there's so much to do and so much to talk about. So you're in for a wonderful treat here in the month of September. So hello, family. Welcome back to another empowering episode of Women Emerge Radio with Dr. Mellisa Lambert. I am your host, and it's always an exciting moment to come before you. Always, twice a week, I'll come to you guys Wednesday and Thursday, right? I am your trusted financial consultant. I am the author, the speaker, the motivator, the travel agent. I'm all of it, right? But today we're going to be diving into something really deep, into a topic that can change your life, your family's future, and your legacy. Just in case you do not know or weren't aware, September is Insurance Awareness Month. Yes, I said it. It is Insurance Awareness Month. When I say insurance, I'm talking life insurance awareness month. And this is more than just a reminder or just to check off a box for us, right? This is a wake-up call for you. I say that again. This is a wake-up call for you, a call to action for every person, every single one of us, to secure what matters the most. I want you to look at if you do have a policy, let me review that to make sure you have enough, coverage to cover your family. If you have the policy that is working for you or against you. If you don't have a policy, let me help you get one. First on yourself, and then on your significant other, your husband, your spouse, right? Your children. You know, if you've been putting off getting insurance. If you have been wondering if your coverage that you have is enough, or if so, if you just don't really know where to start, this is the episode for you. I really want to get into the heart. I didn't say anything else but your heart to understand exactly what's in front of you. I always like to share a story or two. I think I'm going to share about 3 different stories today, so follow along with me. And these stories are dear to me. I'm going to start with the youngest, right? I have a young lady that's in her early late 30s, because she was around 38-ish. So with 2 kids, married with a husband and 2 kids. And the wife, she struggled medically, with sickle cell. And that's if you know anybody that has or had sickle cell, it's a really strong disorder that a person has to face painfully as well. Lo and behold, this young lady and her husband, the husband's friend, who was an insurance agent. That's why you got to be careful. Not all of us, understand the concept of what needs to be done, and not all of us is for our clients. Some people are just for the money. Some people are really out here, like myself and Tony Chambly and LaToya Chambly and Harold Johnson, and the list goes on and on, right? We're out here really making a difference in the lives of many, right? So this agent wasn't fully educated. She wasn't in the industry for quite a long time. And I guess her mentor did not tell her never to cancel insurance that you already have on yourself while you're in underwriting. Yeah, I'm going to say that again. If you are in underwriting and you already have full coverage, a premium that you're paying every single month, never cancel that premium. if while you're underwriting. You keep your policy until you have an acceptance offer. An acceptance offer from the insurance company. Say, I accept the offer. I accept the premium. I mean, the death benefit amount with the premium that you are saying you will be paying monthly or yearly. Okay. So this insurance agent did not tell this couple that. They should not cancel in the midst of them being in underwriting. Lo and behold, they were in the hospital. I mean, the young lady canceled. Her husband and herself. They canceled their current policy, because the friend is having them in underwriting to get a new policy with more death benefit. She got sick. She canceled. Remember, she canceled the insurance. She got sick. While she was in underwriting, they pulled her records. Remember, insurance company, they do want to pay out, but they want to make sure they're not insuring a person that is at risk for them, high risk, maybe high and suicidal, have some form of deadly disease or some form of illness that will cause them to pay out sooner than later, right? Lo and behold, they canceled the policy. This couple canceled the policy. While they were in underwriting, she got ill. The underwriter realized, I guess, whenever they ran the numbers, ran all the stuff and went through her file, they realized she is uninsurable. They denied her. Now she has no policy, can't get insurance again, right? And now is in the hospital. Lo and behold, she was supposed to have a surgery. She didn't even make it to the surgery that day, and she transitioned without a policy. So the family was left with nothing. The husband was left with nothing. The young kids that were under 12 were left with nothing for them to be able to live on or continue their lifespan. That was one story. A second story with someone that's living. He's a good friend of mine I think he's in his late 50s. Good health. I mean, this guy was a pro boxer. He train other athletes. He is a good eater. He exercises all the time. Good health. Him and I have been in conversation since last year, early this year. And to the last time we had that conversation was April. He was like, Mel, I promise you, when I get everything together, I'm going to get the policy. I'm waiting for this house to close. Right. So he, again, procrastination will cause you to be in a situation that you could avoid, right? So procrastinated. He continued to procrastinate. And what happened? Come June 1st of this year, this same person that was so healthy had a stroke, where he was in good health, y'all, could have got a policy right away, now had a stroke, and now he's uninsurable. He could have also, if he had the insurance in, say, January, February, because we were talking since January. If he had the insurance and he had the stroke in June, guess what? He would have activated his living benefits. 25% of that death benefit, he would have got lump summed right then and there, because that's an illness, that's a situation, a life illness that occurred while he was alive. Again, when we don't know better, we can do better. Again, you are tuned into Women Emerge with Dr. Mellisa Lambert, and I'm talking about today. September is Insurance Awareness Month, and I want to really share some knowledge, some key understanding of why you have to get it right. You have to put things in place. You can't say, I'm going to leave them to figure it out. You can't do that, because what that looks like is you're an irresponsible adult doing that. Leaving your family to figure it out make you an irresponsible adult. So I gave you two stories so far. One with a young couple who canceled their insurance while in underwriting, got sick, then got denied, and later on transitioned, and the family was left with nothing. Second person I shared a story with, these are real life situations that I know these people, right? He would have been a client of mine. Been talking, and he'd been procrastinating. Oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it after I sell this house, after this deal. The deals them all happened, but also a stroke happened, right? And now he's uninsurable. The last story I'm going to share is a close friend of mine lost her husband unexpectedly at the age of 45. He was healthy, vibrant, and the rock of the family. Now, you know what that means, right? He was a provider of the family. They thought they had plenty of time to prepare financially. Again, here we go. We think that we have so much time. Man, I got time on my hands. We don't know when death will knock at our door. The same way we came in this earth, we didn't know when we was going to come. The doctors may even give your mom a date, her due date. My due date was was April 22nd, my due date. Chelsea came on April the 5th. Sorry, I'm lying. Chelsea's due date was April the 18th. Chelsea came on April the 15th. She was 3 days early, y'all. Yes. So they may give us a date, but whenever that baby's ready to pop, you can't stop it. The same thing when death knocks at your door, you can't stop it no matter how much money you have. You can have Oprah money and you can't stop death. You can have that Don Beyonce money. She can't stop death. Okay, no matter what you do, you cannot, right? So they thought they had plenty of time to prepare prepare financially. But when he passed, she was left to cover funeral costs, the mortgage payments, and her daily living expenses, all without his income. And remind you, they had 3 children together. So now she has 4 mouths to feed on her one income. And if you remember, I said he was the rock of the house. So she was a housewife. Make that make sense now. She was a housewife. So basically, he was the rock. He was the full force provider. So when he transitioned without a life insurance policy, again, they thought they had time to put things. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put this around. I'm gonna make this money. Yeah. Okay. Not knowing death can knock at any time. So all of the expense now on her without his income. What if I told you a simple what if I can tell you or show you a simple, affordable insurance policy, how that can really change your story? That's what it is. It's something simple. It's so crazy. I hear people once, life is, changing, things are happening, and I have to cut back. I know the first thing they want to cut back is their life insurance. You want to cut back your life insurance, but tell me something. Are you cutting back your car insurance? Are you cutting back your medical insurance? Are you cutting back your dental insurance? Are you cutting back your mortgage or your rental insurance? Are you cutting those back? But why would you cut back death insurance? Because you didn't die yet? But what we show you here with Lambert Legacy Financial, powered by Core Financial Partners, what I show you is how to use it for life and leave a legacy for when you transition. Okay? So this isn't to scare you. I mean, I'm try not to say too harsh, but this is not to scare you. It's to open your eyes that life happens. Life happens in unexpected ways. Like, see, y'all about to have me choke up. Life happens in an unexpected way, in many ways. And insurance is a tool that gives your family hope, stability when you're gone, and options when the unthinkable happens. It gets me so annoyed when I find these fathers who are, they're providers, and they have their wives are housewives, and they're just like, I have a good friend will say, common sense ain't always common to everybody, honey. All right, you got these smarty pants type of husband, but they so special, honey. They're all about their family. Oh, my family this, but they don't even have coverage on their own kids. They don't have, and if they have coverage on their kids, they don't even know how to make sure it is valuable coverage that will give them literally cash in their hands while they're growing up, liquid cash, right? They are smart on the books. They're smart at work, but when it comes to financial smart, there's no brains there. And when you try to tell them something, they get, because they're analyticals, they're in their way all the time. So they always overthink things. They always literally they throw money away every single day. Every day. They throw money away and not realizing that same money they're throwing away is money they can reclaim and put back in their pockets, right? We're talking about today, again, September is Life Insurance Awareness Month. I want you to be aware. And here is the real purpose. Many people don't know the real purpose of insurance. Many people think insurance is only about covering death expense. Really? Why do you think that? But it's so much more than that, y'all. I want y'all to remember that. It's not just about, it's going to cover my funeral. No. It's about living benefits, financial security. Your loved ones won't have to set up a GoFundMe account, a GoFundMe page, or take a loan out to kind of live or to cover your expenses. They don't got to do that, right? Second, life insurance is a wealth building tool. With certain types of policy, the ones I show you, it's a wealth building tool. Like whole life insurance, that's what we use. Structured whole life insurance. We structure that policy so it can build cash value. When I say cash value, money that you can use today. You can drop $10,000 in this policy today. Wait, maybe 2 weeks from now, you say, Mellisa, I got a good deal that's coming out on the table. I need to get $8,000 out. You can borrow from that you have your cash of $10,000 in. You can go and say, I need to take a loan out, right? That loan is you're taking out. You're literally collateralizing your death benefit, not the cash that you put in. Your money's going to still stay there and compound interest and grow for you while you still do what we do, borrow other people's money. The collateral of that $8,000 is you collateralize your life insurance, your death insurance, right? So we show you how to utilize the concept of infinite banking to build wealth, to use for today, to use even for tomorrow, right? And then, the real purpose of life insurance is legacy planning. Insurance allows you to leave a financial legacy, ensuring that your children and grandchildren are provided for. You hear that? You want to ensure that your children and their children are provided for. Just like one of my clients, they're getting their kids, they're getting their grandkids life insurance. That part. I know another person that is just want to keep the legacy of his name continue, so he's pulling out a policy on that legacy name. Come on now. That's what we should do. In this uncertain time, that's where you need to do. People say, life is hard. Yeah, life is hard. That's why you see I do everything. I do multiple of everything because when one fails, here go another one. Let's do this. Let's do that. I'm always doing multiple streams, finding somehow, some way through publishing, through selling my books, through my financial firm, through my through travels, through my speaking. Find something that you are good at and let's make money. Remember, services, products, services, products. Services pays. Products also pays, right? And your regular job, that's fine too. But make sure you're in some form of service business and you also have some products that you sell. And my service business is travel and finance. My products are my books. My services also is my consulting. right? So service and products. Very soon my products are going to be wellness, selling, we call it sanitary napkins, right, for these young girls and ladies, on their cycles. Also, washes to make sure you're clean. Your skin is your biggest organ. Those are products that I am going to introduce to my audience, right? So you got to understand so much is happening, but one thing you cannot say you don't want to have is life insurance. Because if you have every other insurance, why don't you have life insurance? Why? Because we don't know better, so we can do better. So here I am, Dr. Mellisa Lambert, giving you the knowledge that you know so you can now do better. So here are some facts you need to hear. I want you to hear these facts. All right? So here's what the research is telling us about insurance here in America. 40% of Americans have no life insurance at all. I mean, that percentage is still kind of low. So I'm happy to see that, you know. So that means you're saying about 70% of us have life insurance. So if we have life insurance, do you have the right ones? Have you seen it? If you only had term, is it up? Right? Because all these people go through that Primerica, okay, the Prime and then America, right? And and they don't check the fact that their term is done. And now because they had term for 20 years, now 20 years later, their health is different. Maybe they're not even insurable because the fact that somebody put them into a term without a whole life attached to it, right? But 40% of Americans right now have no insurance. Of those same 40%, 1 in 3 are underinsured. That's the same thing with that 70%. 1 in 3 of them are underinsured, meaning their policy won't cover even a year of their living expense. I have a person that I know dearly. Their wife have $150,000, but their wife make $120,000 a year. That means your policy gonna last you about a year. After a year, you got to fund for yourself. That's it. And they don't live a $150,000 lifestyle. They live like a $200,000, $250,000 lifestyle. So they are underinsured as a family, right? They're underinsured as a family. So let's do this, right? Again, I want to just kind of remind you, it's always good to come back and say you're tuned into Women Emerge with Dr. Mellisa Lambert. I'm excited. Like, I love talking about insurance. I love to be able to inform, impact, empower, inspire. That's something that I love to do. We're talking about, Life Insurance Awareness Month is September. And I really want to make sure that we are understanding every point of the way. We need to know what is going on. Because when you know what's going on, you know what to do. So I share with you the real purpose of insurance: financial security, wealth building, legacy planning, peace of mind. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all, peace of mind. Knowing your family will be okay even if you are not there. Knowing that they will be okay even if you are not there. Okay? And I'm now sharing you the facts. 40% of Americans have no life insurance. Out of those 40%, 1 in 3 are underinsured, meaning their policy wouldn't cover even a year of their living expense. And also remember, the average funeral cost here in the U.S., depending if you are going to do something massive or big, can range from $7,000 to up to $10,000. That's without coverage. That's you coming out of pocket. That's if you're on a low budget type of thing. If you're not going to do a grand funeral, this becomes a huge burden on the family, because who's sitting around $7,000 to just drop right now, right? Many people don't. The average Americans don't have $7,000 to $10,000 sitting there ready to bury somebody with. But if you have a life insurance policy, that $10,000 will came right out of that with a blink of an eye. That's it. Life insurance is cheaper when you are younger as well. I want you to understand that's the facts. If you're younger and healthier, it's cheaper. So don't wait. Don't wait until, Man, I have a couple more years to go. No, waiting even 5 years can significantly increase your premium. Wait, and I say wait in a year because in 1 year you can be a pre-diabetic to a diabetic. Okay, so don't wait, don't delay. Another fact is whole life policies can create generational wealth. That's how the wealthy stay wealthy by having a whole lot of policies, put it in their grandkids' name, their kids' name, put it into a trust, and begin to build from that. You can use your policy to become your own bank. That's what we talked about. Borrowing against it and creating financial freedom. We show you how to control the banking function in your life, right? So that's what I want you to think about. I want you to think about stuff like that. Think how you can own it and control it. Then we talk about another fact here is employer insurance isn't enough. Many of you guys are like, well, I got insurance on my job. Go find out how much you have. More likely it's about 50 to 75,000. Let's see if you can live off of that. And if you leave the job, guess what? The insurance stay with the job and not with you. They're making money off of you while you're there. While they're collecting your money from your check, they're actually funding it into a policy that I'm talking about now, right? And your thinking is well, it's a group insurance anyway, but they're benefiting, not you and not your family. Because if you transition today, I guarantee your family don't even know what company you're with, in the sense of for what policy, where's the policy number. They don't know nothing, because those stuff is not even a lot of us don't even know. A lot of us don't even know that the information that you need to know to share with your spouse. Well, just in case something happened, this is how much I have. We don't have that conversation. You don't even know how much insurance you have on your job. You don't even know who it is insured by. But you're paying it out of your check every 2 weeks, right? I showed one of my clients how to literally call his HR and take off 5 things off his checks and reroute $290 back to himself every 2 weeks. That money you can put it in becoming your own bank, right? And lastly, on the facts, insurance is for everyone. If you're single, it's for you. If you're married, it's for you. With kids or without kids, it's still for you. Even business owners, it's for you. You can use this life insurance to protect your entire company. You can use the life insurance for mortgage protection as well. It's perfect, and it's actually for you. So here's the power of a policy review. One of the things I love about what we do is when we actually here with Core Financial Partners, once we give you, accept your offer, we now go over and do a policy review with you, and that's what I love. We make sure we continue to inform our clients all the way. So insurance isn't a set it and forget it product. Your life changes. And so should your coverage. So we want you to always remember is like, when your money start increasing, so shall your policy should increase. When your lifestyle is changing, so shall your policy should be increased. If you are if you having children or grandchildren, did you buy since you bought the previous policy, did you add them to as your beneficiary? Have you added more policy, more insurance on that because you now have children and grandchildren? Have you purchased a home or taken on more debt since you wrote that policy? Are you planning for retirement or leaving an inheritance since you wrote the last policy? Does your current plan have living benefits you can use while you're alive? If the answer is I don't know, then it's time to really schedule a review. I would love to review that policy with you. Let's go over it together. With the consultation is a complimentary consultation. If it's an extensive review, I will charge you for that time because I don't know if we're doing business or not, right? But I do want to make sure that we give you all the necessary the tools you need to be able to build from that. If you don't have insurance yet, I want to help you. Please hear me out. Start today. Today, not tomorrow, start today. I want you to connect with me, Lambert, legacyfinancial.com. Lambert, legacyfinancial.com. You can start with a policy that fits your budget. But I can't afford it, okay? We can start where you can afford. Let's see what you need to cut out so you can afford it. You don't need $1 million in coverage to make a big impact on your family's life. You just need to start something. At least give them something. A good plan can be as affordable as a cup of coffee a day. If you add up a cup of coffee, let me see something now. You know, I'm going to say Starbucks, right? Like if Chelsea loves her some Starbucks, not the coffee reason. I'm just going to give or take, say coffee is $6 a day times 30. That's $180 a coffee, okay? So for a cup of coffee a day, you can get insured. Not saying that your policy will be at $180. That's just giving you an example. So think of insurance like this. It's not an expense. It's not an expense. It's not a liability. It's an investment. It's peace of mind. It's stability. And it's stability for the people you love, like, and trust, your family. So I'm going to say it again, because this is what people get wrong. They look at life insurance as a bill. Oh, I got to cut this bill. I got to cut. That's because you're uneducated. When you don't know better, you can do better. So when you think of your insurance as an expense, you have got it wrong. It's an investment. It's a part of your portfolio. It's a part of your, especially when you have children, it's a part of your portfolio, right? So I want you to remember that. It gives you peace of mind. It gives you stability, and it also leave a legacy for the people that you love the most. So I know I promised you I wasn't going to be with you long today, but I want you to hear me about how Dr. Mellisa Lambert, can help you and be your guide on this. So this month, again, I told you September is Insurance Awareness Month. So, and beyond this month, I want to continue to be able to walk beside you. I want to walk you through every step of securing your financial future. So here's how I can help. I will educate you about your options in a way that's very simple and clear and not overwhelming, because that's what happened. You know, people gets too overwhelmed by this information, and the word death scares people. So it wouldn't be called life insurance if it wasn't for life. It would have been called death insurance. So I'm showing you what life insurance will look like for you. I will design a plan that meets your goals, your lifestyle, and your budget. That's a true financial consultant. And I will I will help you review your current policy. If you have a policy right now, let me help you review it, because you're going to become a client of mine. I want to make sure you understand what you had or what you have or what you don't have, okay? If you already have one, listen, it's okay. Let's look over it. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what's in it. And what you're thinking. What are you thinking about doing, right? And I will empower you. I will empower you to not just protect your family, but to use insurance as a tool for building wealth and legacy in the process. You want to leave a legacy for your children's children. You want your name to be remembered. That part, okay? My goal is not to sell you something. That part, right? You know, that's why you don't never hear me say I'm an insurance agent. No, I'm a financial consultant, because my goal is to consult with you to make sure you know the information. You know exactly what you're getting involved with. Because when you know what it is, you know what to do, right? My goal is to equip you with knowledge. There the word go. Because the people perish because of what? The lack of knowledge. So let me equip you with the knowledge so you can make the best decision for yourself and your family. So I hope that today I did not want to be with you too long. I promise you, I wanted you to get this information. I want you to be aware of that. This month of September is Life Insurance Awareness Month, and you need to be aware. You need to know what I do and how I can be of service to you. I would love to, extend a complimentary for you. So don't let this time go to waste. So here's your challenge for September. Here's your challenge. The first thing first. The Bible says faith without works is what? It's dead. So the first thing you need to do here in September is first take action. I said the word, take action. Don't put this off another month, another year, another, when you can do it right now. I'm going to say that again. Don't put this off another month, another year, another, when you can actually do it now. Death is promised to all of us. We just don't know when it will come knocking at our door. So don't delay. One of the things I'm so thankful for my daughter's father, that he saw the need to protect him, to be able to leave a legacy for his daughter, Chelsea. What I'm thankful for, no matter how hard it is for me, I make sure that is paid up with no problem, no question asked. I believe that we owe that to ourselves and to our family. So book a consultation. It's a consultation. Book a consultation. Go to LambertLegacyFinancial.com. LambertLegacyFinancial.com. Look at my website. Go over every video. Read everything about me, and book a time on my calendar to let's talk, to let's discuss what your options are. Let's sit down. Let's get on a Zoom together. Let's review your options and make sure you're prepared for whatever life throws your way. Whatever that looks like, let's prepare for that. This isn't just about September. Yes, we're in the month where there is an awareness happening. It's about building a foundation. I want you to understand that. This is more about building a foundation for the rest of your life and creating a financial legacy that outlives you. Do you hear me? Let it outlive you. Let it outlive you. I pray that this was helpful for you. I pray that you are guided to understand the truth about what is necessary, what is needed, and how you can really get out your way and stop putting off what needs to be done today, right? Protecting yourself and protecting your family. So family, you are my family now. We insure our cars. We insure our homes. Some of us insure our furnitures and our phones, because my phone is insured. All my devices are insured. We insure it all. But sometimes we forget the most important thing to insure is ourselves. Yeah, the most important thing that we should insure is ourselves. You are your greatest assets. You are your greatest asset. Protecting your life and your income is one of the most loving things you can do for those you care about. Don't let nobody tell you anything different. Protecting your life and your income is one of the most loving things you can do for those you care about. Let's make this Insurance Awareness Month the time you stop procrastinating and start preparing. You deserve peace of mind, and your family deserves the security that only a solid financial plan can provide. You remember that. So, I'm Dr. Mellisa Lambert, your trusted financial consultant, and I'm here to guide you every step of the way. So I hope that this was helpful. I want you to, again, to go ahead to, as I'm going to tell you, you're ready to transform your financial future, that you are, okay? I want you to go to LambertLegacyFinancial.com, LambertLegacyFinancial.com. My company website, my company email is Mellisa, Mellisa, at corefinancialpartners.com. I am a part of Core Financial Partners, okay? Let's embark on the journey of financial freedom together. You can also go to my Facebook and follow me at Mellisa, that's Mellisa, Mellisa Lambert. You can also join Lambert Legacy Financial, Don't forget that we're here every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to visit us. If after every show, the next day, it's up on all 13 top podcasts, especially my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe to Women Emerge Network. There's so many great things that are coming out with me. Just to kind of give you some updates, just want you to know that this month is going to be fire. I said it, this month will be fire. I am going to be doing a pre-launch for my newest book, 365 Days of Prayer and Affirmation for the Man I Love, Covering Him in Prayer, Lifting Him with Love, by Dr. Mellisa Lambert. And I do have the other one that will be released as well by the end of this month, 365 Days of Prayer, Affirmation, prayer and affirmation for the woman I love, right? I want y'all to get these things out. Come on, it's coming out. We can pre-order everything. Pre-order it. I'm going to be sending out the link. There is a QR code. You can scan that. It goes straight to my Square, and I want to make sure I get your name, your email. I will also give you guys a call if your number is listed, to make sure I have your correct information to mail your signed autograph copy out to you, that part. So I'm excited. I'm thankful. I can't wait. This book is going to change a lot of our lives. Just remember that this is going to be powerful. Powerful. Did I say powerful? Yes. So this is a year-long devotional filled with scripture, prayer, affirmation, and reflection to cover the man you love daily. Perfect for wives, fiancés, and women preparing for God-ordained relationship. Don't miss the opportunity to be among the first to grab your copy, a signed copy of the book. Shipping and handling is free. You're going to receive an invitation to our online community and invitation to our online meet and greet. Don't forget to stay connection to our Women Emerge Women Emerge Network on Facebook as well as YouTube. So that's a plug-in for what's to come. I also, this month, I am promoting the 21 days of praying for my future husband. That class starts October 1st. So we're only a couple of days away, 30 more days away from this class getting started. I want y'all to register. I can't wait. I did give a discount. It's $50 off. So I believe it's $147 right now, includes everything, even an opportunity for you to actually win a cruise, right? So that's amazing to know. I'm going to be doing a Celebrate Me cruise in 2026 on Virgin Voyages. That will be an opportunity for you to enjoy and come and be celebrated. Come celebrate you, honey. That's what we need to do. Celebrate. So there's a lot going on with me. Please follow me. Please stay tuned. Please support. Please share with people you like, love, and trust. Let them know that Dr. Mellisa Lambert is here to help, support, guide, and give you all that you need. If you want to learn and find out where all my books are, you can go to MellisaBooks.com. That's Mellisa books.com, Mellisa womenemamerge.com. And there's a lot for you to get from there. So don't forget. It is going up, not down. It's going up, y'all. So let's go up together. So until next time, thank you again for tuning in to Women Emerge with Dr. Mellisa Lambert. We had a great talk today. We're talking about today. This month is what? This month is Insurance Awareness Month, and I want you to know that your trusted financial consultant, Mellisa Lambert, is here to help you. My goal is to see that you secure your future, and how you secure your future is with life insurance, not just any life insurance, a structured life insurance policy that will be able to be used for life, as well as transition and give your family legacy. So don't forget to go to LambertLegacyFinancial.com, LambertLegacyFinancial.com. Thank you again for tuning in, and I look forward to being able to service you and servicing you on purpose and give you the knowledge that you need to make the most wisest decision, not only for you, but for your family. So until next time, take care, take charge, and continue to be great. Bye for now.
Thank you for listening to Women Emerge with Mellisa Lambert, where Mellisa speaks with leaders, experts, and motivators who share their journeys and their stories through personal and professional growth, knowledgeable tips, and lessons learned that will empower you to grow. Follow Mellisa and Women Emerge Network on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at MELLISA SLAMBERT and at Women Emerge Network. And visit www.womenemergenetwork.com. Remember, when you know better, you can do better, especially when God is for you.